Hello and welcome back to the Vintage Sport Coupe versus Rebirth of Muscle Division battle. Today we are kicking things off at the Lime Rock Full Alternative Circuit. 12 laps around this track. Can Rebirth of Muscle pull back from that massive lead the Vintage Sport Coupe got in part 1? Well, let's find out. Let's get this race started. And we are, wow, right at the back, starting in 24th, 23rd place. Okay, Donkmobile, get out of my way. Ooh, right off the bat, we're making up a few places, but pretty tight around turn 1 as usual, so we're gonna have to be, and still pretty tight around turn 2. So until the field starts to spread out a bit, we got some heavy traffic to contend with. That has not gone well for me. And looks like we're back down into 21st place because there's only 2 cars behind me. Well, I got some ground to make up now. Second place. Whoa, got a back tire on the grass turning in there. Could have ended badly, but we caught it. Right up the middle. That was a good move. There's a little bit of paint swapping, but otherwise a decently clean double overtake. Not an easy thing to do on this track. Not enough room to squeeze up on the inside with that tire barrier there. Hard to get those perfect turn challenges if we're caught up in so much traffic. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. That Camaro's trying to do a pit maneuver on me, pushing me in the wrong direction. Lost a bit of ground on the guys in front of me, but I didn't lose a position. Get out, Mustang, get out of my way. Oh. That's... Oh my God. This white Mustang is starting to get annoying. There we go. Got past him. And there's another Mustang ahead. Up to 10th place, not bad after dropping all the way down to 22nd. There's two Mustangs ahead of me now. Braking all the way through that corner. Oh, that was a bad shift. I can see the leader. He's not that far ahead of us now. This top five is pretty tightly packed together. That makes me think whoever's in the lead is probably slow on this track and is holding up traffic. Apart from that Camaro, it looks in first. It's another vintage sport coupe dominance up in the front. Yeah, it looks like the leader is a bit slow on this track. Just happened to get a lucky grid start. He's holding up traffic. Oh, it's not a Camaro, it's a Firebird. Never mind. Oh, the Porsche trying to take the inside line, but the Firebird's cutting him off. This is a fun battle just to watch. Who's gonna get a better run down this hill? Oh, and it looks like the old Porsche got ahead. Wow, he's got some good speed. Oh. Whoa. Okay, that DB4 is pushing me out wide. Was trying to dive up the inside of the Firebird, and that put him right in the line I wanted to take. We have 2 laps left. And getting around the Firebird, now we just have that old Porsche in front. Okay. We got ahead. We're in the lead. We might actually be able to win a race. I got 1 more lap to try to make up 2 more perfect turns. See if I can do that. I could use the extra money. Come on. None of those were good enough to count as a perfect turn. Well, I guess I won't be getting those. On the grass. And after falling all the way back down to 22nd place, starting in 23rd, we managed to win. Pulled off a victory for the Aston Martin. And again, it's looking like a pretty dominant victory for the Vintage Sport Coupes, way up there in the front. Alright, on to race 4, Vintage Sport Coupes versus Rebirth of Muscle at Daytona. We're going to mix things up a bit and set it to a night race because I have a night race mod, a couple night race mods to use up. And this track is pretty well lit, so even at night, visibility is not too bad. So let's get this race started. And again, starting right at the back. Let's see if we can see how far we can work our way up. Whoa. Okay. And traffic is at a standstill. Let's see if we can go around. Well, that was interesting. I never had a traffic jam go that slow before. But we moved our way up into 15th place when we ducked around the outside and went around the traffic jam. Alright, out of the twisty bits onto the back straight. This is where speed is really going to be important. Do I have the speed to deal with this track? I got more of it than he does, apparently. Miles an hour. $155, but we were way too late on the brakes. And that has put us out very wide. We didn't lose any positions though, so that's good. Not even that dark out. It's supposed to be a night race. Then again, it will probably get darker as the night goes on, because Forza has kind of a half-assed dynamic time of day. Where I've seen night races start when it's like sunny and then get darker as the night goes on, or start when it's dark and the sun comes up by the end of the race. Hopefully, for Forza Motorsport 8, they just go all out and have a full 24-hour dynamic time of day cycle. Not this kind of half-assed dynamic time of day that they have now. Like a model. Bottom line's working out for us. Ooh, Jag is trying to catch a draft on us. He's trying not to be so late on the brakes. I was trying to see how fast I could go last time. Fair bit conservative on the brakes that time, but at least we weren't way out wide. Luckily there's a fair bit of runoff there. Ugh. I was a fair bit later on the brakes than that Mustang. That put me right up in the back of him. Not want to do that. Yeah, the sky already seems a bit darker than when we started. Well, that part of the sky doesn't seem much darker. That must be to the west. At least I hope that way's west, otherwise they got the sun in the wrong position. Speaking of the sun in the wrong position, I think they might have done that in Forza Horizon 3. Because that game is set in Australia, which is in the southern hemisphere, and yet last time I played, I took a look at the shadows, and they still seem to be casting towards the north, which is the wrong direction. Well, I'd have to double check that, but I do remember seeing northerly pointed shadows in a game set in a location where they should be pointed south. See if we can get a bit of a draft in on this guy. Alright, we managed it at 155. We're up in the 6th place now, not bad, after starting in last. So this Aston Martin seems to have a pretty decent tune on it. Can handle pretty much any track, speed track, or handling circuit pretty well. Against AI set to unbeatable difficulty. They don't seem that unbeatable. I managed to win one round. Bit aggressive out of there. Didn't really work out. Hey, that's all 4 perfect turns. Alright. See ya, Donkmobile. First place has a pretty good lead. I don't know if we'll be able to catch him. Probably not. Car ahead of us seems to be pretty good through the corners, but how will he fare on the high-speed section? Actually, not that bad as it turns out. Not as good as I am. Wow, I can see first place way up on that banking already. There is no way I'm catching him. Can I catch these guys for a podium finish? Only have 1 lap left to try. Alright, that's not good. I need to get a good run through here to catch these guys if I want a top 3. Well, it was a bad run through that last corner. It's not going to be good. They're too far ahead. I don't think I'll be able to catch them in time for a top 3. We might just have to settle for 4th. Catching them, it's so close, but not enough. 4th place it will have to be for us. Oh man, if I was a bit cleaner through the infield section, I probably would have gotten them. Oh man. 0.2 of a second. And again, more Vintage Sport Coupe domination. So, it looks like Vintage Sport Coupe is definitely going to end up victorious here, but there is still one more race to go. Ooh, that was a hard hit into that wall. AI can't drive my car. Alright, after race 4, it is another blowout for the Vintage Sport Coupe division. Coming in at a total of 1,556 points compared to 1,036 points for Rebirth of Muscle. There is one more race! However, it is mathematically impossible for Rebirth of Muscle to pull out a win at this point. They are just too far behind. Even if they get all the top 12 positions, they'll still be down a few hundred points. However, we're still going to do the race anyways because it's on the Nürburgring 24-hour circuit, which is a track I absolutely love. So stick around for that in the next episode. So until then, like this video if you liked it, hit the dislike button if you hated it, subscribe if you're looking forward for more, and until then, goodbye.